In this video, I'll show you how to make a Google Sites. This can be useful for any project you have for a class, such as a portfolio, or anytime you want to make a poster or something to show your work. It's a very simple way to make a website. You go to sites.google.com. You do need a Google account. So after you've made a Google account and after you log in, you'll see this page. You can choose a template from the top to start. I recommend the template called Project. This works really well for class projects. You can also use blank, or you can use any of these others, but we'll start with Project for this tutorial. After you click the template, it will automatically create a website for you, and you can adjust many different things. You can adjust the background image here, and there are many good images on Google already that you can select from to edit your background image. You can edit the title of your project, and you can give a little description here. You should also give the project a name here. Okay, there are many other little things you can edit, such as the logo, so you can play around with that a little bit. If you choose header type, you'll be able to change the way this looks. You can make it larger, smaller, or just the title. Now, down here, you're free to move these around, as you can see, and you're free to edit them or delete them. So you can delete them here. You can copy them. You can also change the background here. So if I choose an image for the background, I can make it look nice there. You can adjust these however you'd like. So for example, if my project is about coffee, and I'm going to have a lens of coffee and the environment. Maybe another lens for my passion project is coffee and the economy. And then some description here. Okay. Again, we can move these around however we need. I don't think we'll need this question part, so I'm going to delete it. And I don't think we'll need that take action part, so I'm going to delete that. Now, if I want to add a new section, on the top right here, I can add a text box, an image. I can add something from my Google Drive as well. And if I scroll down, I can add YouTube videos. I can search directly here. So I'll try to find a YouTube video about coffee. And here's a recipe for a cappuccino. Here, let's try this one. So I've stuck in a couple YouTube videos here. Again, I can move these around. I can also delete them. I can put in a Google Maps here. So Colombia has good coffee. Let's put in a Google map of Colombia. All right. Now on the right at the top, if we want to simply add text, we can click on text box, and I can add as much text as I want. Of course, we can change the size, we can change the font, and so on. We can also add images here. You can upload images, but you can also directly search Google. These are my images from my Google Drive, but I can go to Google Image Search, and I can search for any image on Google. So let's see what Google has for coffee images. Some nice latte art here. And it will take a minute to load. And there's our coffee image. We can adjust the size. Okay. Again, we can add text. I can move this text around. Now, another important thing is layouts. If I want to get this text next to the coffee image, I'd have to change the layout here. So I'm going to do picture and some text. Let's change it to that. Now I'm going to move this here. And now I can add my text next to my picture. And I can move the picture up here if I want to. And I can adjust the size again. So it's very flexible. Once you are finished with your project and your website, you want to publish it. So that's at the top right here. We click on Publish. And we need to give it a web address, so this will be the link. Okay, we can change this if we want to. Now, we need to make this public so that others can view your website. So who can view my site? Right now it says anyone. If it does not say this, we're going to have to click Manage, and we're going to have to click and make sure this says public. Otherwise, it will not be available to others. You want to make sure that anyone you send your link to can view your site. Once this says anyone, then you click Publish, and it will give you a link. You can click View to view your website, and your link will be up here at the top of the page. You can copy this, you can send this to your professor, your friends, your family, anyone you want will be able to view your website, as long as it's set to public, like we did on the previous page. So that's how you make a Google site.